Hello, love. Today I'm talking about meditation because I talk about it so much and so many people always ask me how to meditate, and I feel like it's just something that more people need to know how to do because it's absolutely life-changing. But before we talk about it, I feel like there's just some sort of misconception that when you meditate, like, you're just supposed to stop thinking completely. Ugh, I love watermelon. Um, yeah, that people think you just like don't think at all. You just stop thinking during meditation. Um, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Good luck with that. It's not gonna happen. You're just gonna want to die trying to because you can't get there. So, what I will say is that when you first sit there, you're gonna be like, wow, this is not working. I still have a million thoughts, and I'm stressed, and I'm sad, and whatever. But by the end of it, like here's the beginning, thoughts, 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 and then here's the end. One little thought, another thought, and another little thought. But you're gonna be able to be like dismiss them. You kind of just watch your clouds, watch your thoughts go by like clouds, but you're not like too involved in them. So you don't stop thinking, but less and less thoughts come up. It's just kind of like cleaning your room. Like there's a million things all over the place, and you're just clearing it out. So that's out of the way. I just feel like people are intimidated by meditation sometimes, so that's why they don't try it. And it's like they think it's complex and complicated and they can't focus, but it's actually really simple. So this is actually my meditation room, and I have that little yoga poster going on. And this is my little altar, and it has candles and crystals and a big Buddha and this thing that I made, and it says, I am powerful, safe, deeply grounded, strong, rooted, and I am divinely supported at all times. And it has a little tree, because I can only really draw trees. And that was for my root chakra, which has to deal with being grounded and supported and all that. And it's just a good affirmation. So you can have an altar, or you can just do whatever you want. Just sit down on a comfy pillow. You can sit on your bed. You can sit in a chair. You don't have to like do the typical like thing where you just look like Buddha. You don't have to sit like Buddha to meditate. You can do whatever you want. Um, so step one is to sit comfortably. Step two is to close your eyes, obviously. Step three is to breathe. And I don't mean just like regular breathing, I mean like deep breathing and like slow. So like here's one. And you should kind of hear it. You should hear the breath like ocean waves. You should hear it. That's called ujjayi. I think it's called ujjayi breathing in yoga. I think that's how it's pronounced. So you're going to keep doing that over and over again. That's how I meditate. Mostly it's the focus is on deep breathing. And when your thoughts do kind of distract you, which they will, you just come back to that. Another thing you can do in addition to the breathing is have a mantra, like an I am mantra, or it doesn't have to be an I am statement. It can just be like, let it go, or it's okay, I love you, anything that is like really comforting, something that your mom used to tell you, like a lyric from a song, whatever. I always do an I am thing, like I am love, I am beautiful, I am strong, whatever you need for that day, or you can just choose one and continue to work on that every time you meditate. So on the inhale, you would think I am, and on the exhale, you would say love, beautiful, whatever, or you can do it however you want. That feels good to you. And that kind of just helps you give you something to focus on so that when you do get distracted or whatever, you can come back to that, come back to your breath, come back to your mantra. And it's very comforting to hear those words in your head again and again instead of the usual nonsense that's going on in your head. So that's pretty much all you do. Um, you just, the whole point is just to be present in this moment. Like, we're never really present. We're always in the future or in the past or just thinking about a million things at once, but we're not even appreciating like what's happening right now. And when you sit in meditation, you're forced to just be here and now and appreciate this moment. So that's the whole point of it. You just can't, you have to just try not to be too frustrated when you can't focus. You're not really focusing on anything, you're just being aware of your thoughts. You're noticing them, you're acknowledging them, but you're not getting too involved. You're just coming back to your breath or coming back to your mantra, staying here and now, and just being happy. That's really all it is. You're not really going to stop thinking. Some people that are more advanced can get to a higher level where they're just kind of in a zone. You might get to a point after a month or two, if you do it consistently every day, where your head just feels kind of light and you're just like there's like spaces between your thoughts and your head feels really good. I don't know, maybe that's just me. You can also sing. I sometimes sing because it keeps you engaged. Like sometimes when you read a book, it's almost like you're meditating because you're so involved that it's like nothing else exists and you're just in that book. So you can be like in a song. If it's something really repetitive, that you can just like keep focusing on those words. And that can put you into quite the meditative state. You can listen to music if you think that your mind isn't, if your mind is like already too busy, I wouldn't listen to music. I would embrace the silence, listen to your breath. But music can be very, very calming. It can put you into a nice meditative state. Dancing is actually considered meditation. You don't even have to be great at dancing, but if you can get lost in it, that's meditating. There's a lot of things that are considered meditation that you wouldn't think are. But if we're talking about typical sitting down meditation, it's really not much other than breathing, being aware of your thoughts, just letting them come and go. I talked a lot one time. Okay, we're done with this.